Few people would believe that a quiet, socially anxious boy could one day become one of the most influential content creators on the planet. Born on May 7, 1998, Jimmy grew up in a household marked by hardship after his parents separated, leaving his mother to raise him and his younger brother on her own. Naturally reserved, he struggled to connect with others and often spent long hours by himself, searching for something that gave him purpose. That search eventually led him to online video content, where a simple interest quickly developed into a lifelong passion. He became fascinated by the art of creating videos, spending countless hours learning new techniques, analyzing successful creators, and improving his own skills. Although speaking to people in real life was difficult, the camera became a place where he could express himself with confidence. His journey took another unexpected turn when he was diagnosed with Crohn's disease at a young age, forcing him to give up the sport he loved most. Rather than letting the illness define his future, he dedicated himself completely to content creation. Armed with only a basic phone camera and an old laptop, he continued producing videos while saving every dollar to upgrade his equipment. For years, his hard work went unnoticed, and success seemed like a distant dream. Yet he refused to quit. His determination, patience, and relentless work ethic kept him moving forward, proving that extraordinary achievements are often built through years of persistence long before the world notices the result. After years of creating content without recognition, Jimmy found himself at a crossroads. Most people would have abandoned their dream after facing constant disappointment, but he remained committed to proving that persistence could overcome failure. As he grew older, he decided to dedicate his future entirely to content creation, even when those closest to him questioned his decision. Determined to succeed, he continued working in silence, experimenting with unusual ideas that few people would have considered. He created bizarre challenges, tested impossible concepts, and constantly searched for fresh ways to capture people's attention. Then, one simple but incredibly demanding idea changed everything. He spent nearly 40 hours continuously counting from 1 to 100,000 on camera, turning an ordinary concept into an unforgettable challenge. The video spread rapidly across the internet, attracting millions of viewers and becoming the breakthrough he had spent years chasing. For the first time, his relentless effort was rewarded with massive attention, proving that originality could outperform expensive production. Inspired by this success, he continued pushing creative boundaries by attempting even more extreme and entertaining challenges that fascinated audiences worldwide. As his popularity skyrocketed, opportunities began arriving from companies eager to support his work. Instead of using that money for luxury or personal comfort, he chose a completely different path. He started helping strangers, surprising people with generous gifts, and changing lives through acts of kindness. These emotional moments resonated with millions of viewers and transformed his content into something far greater than entertainment. Every successful project generated the resources to create an even bigger one, allowing him to continually raise the quality of his productions. This cycle of innovation, generosity, and reinvestment became the driving force behind his extraordinary rise, proving that creativity, determination, and a willingness to think differently can turn an impossible dream into worldwide success. After achieving remarkable success through creative content and acts of generosity, Jimmy understood that staying at the top required constant innovation. Rather than repeating the same ideas, he challenged himself to create experiences that were bigger, more exciting, and unlike anything audiences had seen before. He invested heavily in ambitious productions, designing extraordinary challenges, building massive sets, and turning simple concepts into cinematic entertainment. His videos evolved into large-scale competitions where ordinary people had the chance to win life-changing rewards, making every episode feel like a major event. As his popularity continued to grow, he also surrounded himself with a group of trusted friends whose natural chemistry, humor, and teamwork added a new level of entertainment that kept viewers coming back. At the same time, he became obsessed with understanding audience behavior. He carefully studied visual design, storytelling, and human psychology, learning how colors, emotions, and curiosity influence people's decisions. Every title, thumbnail, and scene was planned with precision to capture attention and maintain excitement from beginning to end. Instead of allowing the pace to slow down, he introduced unexpected twists, emotional moments, and increasingly difficult challenges that encouraged viewers to keep watching until the final second. This approach dramatically increased viewer retention and helped his content reach millions of new people through the platform's recommendation system. As his influence expanded, he looked beyond video creation and began building successful business ventures, transforming his personal brand into a global entertainment company. What had started as a simple dream was now becoming a worldwide digital empire. Yet, just when everything appeared to be going perfectly, an unexpected controversy emerged that threatened to put his entire reputation and years of hard work at risk. After reaching the highest level of success in the digital world, Jimmy's career appeared unstoppable. His content was breaking records, his influence continued to grow, and his business ventures were expanding at an incredible pace. However, every great success story faces a defining test, and his journey was no different. Unexpected accusations began spreading across the internet, creating widespread controversy and causing many people to question the authenticity of his work and reputation. Social media quickly filled with debates, criticism, and speculation, while countless observers predicted that his career had reached its final chapter. Instead of responding with anger or panic, Jimmy remained patient and allowed evidence and transparency to speak on his behalf. As independent investigations and public discussions unfolded, many of the most serious claims were challenged or disproven, helping restore confidence among his supporters. By openly addressing the situation and remaining focused on honesty and accountability, he gradually rebuilt public trust. Rather than allowing adversity to define him, he used the experience as another opportunity to demonstrate resilience and determination. Stands as one of the most influential entrepreneurs and digital creators in the world, with successful ventures extending far beyond online videos. Yet the most inspiring part of his journey has never been the fame, wealth, or global recognition. It is the remarkable transformation of a quiet, uncertain boy into a person who inspired millions through vision, discipline, creativity, and unwavering persistence. His life proves that extraordinary achievements are not reserved for the most talented individuals, but for those who continue moving forward despite failure, criticism, and seemingly impossible obstacles. In the end, his story serves as a powerful reminder that a single dream, backed by relentless dedication and the courage to never give up, can truly change a person's life and leave a lasting impact on the world.